Welcome to day 23 of Vlogmas. It's December 22nd, and I'm going to be making a Bûche Noel. So it's going to be a little different than our usual recipe videos because this recipe is fully available online, and she has tons of videos and instructions, and I'm going to let you just follow what she says. I'll link it in the recipe down below. It's from Sally's Baking Addiction. That's right. So I've basically never made a Bûche de Noel, a Yule log cake before, but you're just going to watch me cook the way I normally would. Nothing is measured except for the flour, which I weighed, and I have my eggs are supposed to be at room temperature, but I did not have them out. So I have them sitting here warming up in a bowl of warm water. So I'm going to move that out of the way. But just know that's why they are like that, because I did not plan. Got to turn off the TV sound. So oops, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of go about my business, and you'll probably just hear Christmas music or something. I did decide to wear an apron because that is some spicy oyster crackers that I made also for, our Christmas get together. Let's see. Spicy ranch oyster crackers, which I'm sure you can't see. I'll take a picture of them later, but they're just going to cool off. I'm going to put them over here to cool off. I'm going to heat my oven up to where it needs to be for the cake now. But I'm fully dressed because I'm going out to get my hair cut a little bit later. And that's why I kind of don't want to get cake all over me, especially chocolate cake. So here we go. So I think this is a large enough towel, and I don't care about it because I'm about to put a ton of cocoa powder on it, because the first thing we're going to do is as soon as it comes out of the oven, we're going to turn it out on here and then roll it up. Gotta be ready. All right, ran my knife around it. Moment of truth. I don't know if it's done, but I am hoping. Trying not to squish it. Oh my goodness, this part sucks. It is. And now there's cocoa everywhere. But it's inverted. And now lift this up. go. That is certainly dirty. Those are dirty. Now we peel this carefully. She says be very careful not to over bake it. There we go with that. And now while it's warm, starting from the short end, we're gonna roll it up. Do it like this. It's still very moist, so hopefully it won't crack. Hopefully it's done. All right, well, that's about all. That's all I can do, right? All I can do is all I can do. Here we go. Now this has to cool completely. She says 3 hours, up to a day, and I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator after it cools a little bit, and I make room. But I'm gonna clean up, and I'm really glad I put this on. So I'm gonna clean up and see if I can get all of the cocoa off of everything. So now I am making sugared cranberries and rosemary to decorate my Bûche to Noel. So I've made some simple syrup, and I have the cranberries and rosemary here in the bowl, and I'm gonna let this cool, and then it goes on top of there, and they sit for, I don't know, a while. You can check the recipe. And then I think they need to sit for like hours. I don't know. And then we'll do more. So that's it for this part. I'm hoping they turn out well. I'm sure it will look beautiful, but I'm a little skeptical. So now it's time for me to make meringue mushrooms, which I've eaten before, and they're really awesome looking, but I've never made. But there are instructions here, so hopefully that'll work out. And they need to bake for like 2 hours, so I need to get started. So I'm not going to run you through it because, again, there's going to be a link below with all of the steps and videos and all of that. But so you're just going to watch me bake and probably listen to Christmas music. But so now, meringue mushrooms. I need to preheat the oven to 200. So make 1/2 inch circles, like domes. Those are going to be the tops, and then 1 inch, or not 1/2 inch, quarter sized domes for the tops, and then 1 inch stems. So that's what I'm trying to do here. And you can use your finger to smooth it out. And the good thing is they're mushrooms, so they can all be different. They don't have to all be the same. Some big, some small. It's fine. stem. So I'm supposed to make sort of a column. That's not great. So we're going to lightly dust these with cocoa powder over in a fine mesh sieve. Not much. Don't need much cocoa powder. All right, in they go. I don't care. Some mushrooms lean. Okay, it's whiskey time. We are on day 22 of our Advent calendar, and we have a 12-year-old Speyside whiskey from Ben Rennis, so near a mountain, because that's what Ben means. It was aged in bourbon barrels, and we should taste baked apple, roasted malt, and sweet spice. So 22, yep, right here. Looks good. It is a 46% by volume. Alcohol, 12-year-old, so it's, you know, decent age. It's a single malt. Malt means it's malted barley, single grain. It's a single type of grain. It smells really nice. I like it. It's a little bit sweet. I feel like it's yeah, roasty. It definitely has sort of a roasted, probably the malt and a baked flavor. It's a little rougher than I expected. It's a little more burny than I expected, but yeah, I like it pretty well. So that will be it for today. However, I have to go put my mushrooms together. You just put those together with some melted chocolate. I'm probably not going to film that. We'll see how they look when they're done. And the first thing I'll have to do in the morning is finish up my Bûche de Noel, because that'll take some time. The cranberries and rosemary will need to sit out for a few hours, so I'll have to do those first, get those sugared and drying, and keep our fingers crossed that that works out. And then I'll have to make the filling and roll it up and make the ganache and then let it sit, and then I can actually finally finish it. So that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. And if you want to watch me finish up my Bûche de Noel, hit subscribe and come back and watch us do that tomorrow.